Hey guys, what's up? This is Jen from Full Circle Outdoors 414, and I'm watching Deranged Survival. Yeah!
How's it going, guys? This is Eric with Deranged Survival, and today I'm just on a short day hike on a beautiful winter day. It actually snowed yesterday, and last night everything froze, so all the snow's still stuck on the trees. Hopefully I can capture some snow falling off the trees for you guys, because the sun's out. It is beaming bright, and the sun's almost at its peak hours, from 12 to 3 I believe. It's the hottest. Oh, we got some snowfall right now. Oh, just hit the camera. Got a couple new pieces of gear I want to show you guys. One of them is basically like a large twisty, and it's got multi-purpose. Go a little bit more detail into it when I pull it out for you guys. But I got some cool new camera angles using my twisty, and got a new saw that I'm going to show you guys. It's pretty beefy, and that's about it on this beautiful day hike today. And just want to encourage more people to get out and enjoy the beautiful wilderness. A lot of people think, it's too cold, but you really, when you're walking and you're hiking, you're building up body heat. And if you have a windbreaker like I have on today, it's a cheap windbreaker, and that's going to insulate your body heat. You can wear any type of clothing, and if you have a shell layer, which is the windbreaker material, you're going to be nice and warm. And have a nice thick pair of gloves, a nice hat, and you'll be good to go. And believe it or not, you can wear a thin layer of gloves, thin hat, and you're still going to be warm, because you're going to be moving, you're going to be creating body heat. If you're going to stop for a period of time, you better layer up, because you're going to get cold. But if you're going on a hike, constantly moving, go a couple miles into the woods, hike back out, you're going to be toasty warm, I guarantee it. And you get to enjoy these beautiful sights and sounds. No birds out today yet. Hopefully I'll see a couple on this hike. Look at this here, dude. Wow, just look at this. Look at this, guys. Just look. Just look how beautiful that is. Everything's frozen, starting to melt. You got the sun through the trees over there. I'm on a hiking trail. There's the trail marker. So you gotta come out and explore.
As the sun's rays beam down on the earth, the temperature rises and the snow begins to melt.
I got a new tool, guys. Nice good sized saw. Thank you, Stanley, I appreciate it. So I found this falling down log here. I'm gonna saw it up. This looks like a oak tree. Got a 15-inch saw here. It's 380 millimeter. And it's a rough cut, whatever that means. It says 8 TPI, whatever that means, and 9 PPI. Yeah, 9 PPI, baby! Woo! What does that mean? I don't know, but we're going to chop this thing up. We're not going to chop it, we're going to saw it. Come on. Okay. So let's test this baby out. It's a good size saw. I'm probably going to make a sheath out of some PVC pipe or some other material. I'm not sure yet, but we'll see what happens. But it's a good size saw. It fits in my backpack, no problem. It's actually fairly lightweight. My knife is actually heavier than this saw here, so this is a valuable tool in my opinion. There's a lot of other saws out there, but I'm going to try something a little different. I want a big, hefty thing, not some saw you have to put together. I want to be able to pull it out and use it right away. So let's give this thing a go. This seems like a fairly fresh fallen tree, so it's probably nice and hard. And let's test this baby out. Oh my God, it cuts like butter. Let me pull you guys closer. Let's watch this baby work. Oh, a little bendy. Oh. Oh. So it's a little wobbly at the tip there. So my goal is to not get near this little hole in it. Stuck in there. So one thing about using saws, if the pressure is bending towards where you're sawing, it's going to be really difficult to saw. So I'm going to show you guys a different little technique that I use. If you're able to, move the log around, there's a certain position you want to place the log in, and I'm going to show you guys that in just a second. I'm going to try to get this saw out of here because it's pretty wedged in there now. There we go. So as you can see right here, as I'm sawing, this log wants to bend down, and so does this one. They both want to bend down because of gravity. So that's going to tighten up. It's going to tighten up the spot where I'm sawing, and that's going to basically pinch my saw, and it's going to be really difficult to cut. So I'm going to show you guys a technique that I use when I'm sawing. It's very simple. You just got to place the log in a certain position, so this way there's no tension and the logs aren't pressing up against each other. Alright, so I couldn't really find a fallen down log to drag around. There's a lot of snow on the ground and I don't feel like digging it up, but I found a good example here. Say you find a log, you bring it back to your campsite, you're going to use it for firewood, and you're ready to saw it up. What I like to do is, grab your log, find an area where you can brace it up, either a rock or in between two trees or just on another log. And you want basically a small portion of the log to be hanging off the edge. Or say there's a rock right here below it. Now there's a small portion hanging off the top edge there, and then the rest of it is going to be down here. Now the reason for that is when I'm sawing, gravity is going to pull the top end down, and this part is already resting on the ground, so gravity's already pulling it down. So it's when the log is splitting, it's not going to be pinching together. The log is going to be bending apart, so it's going to make it 10 times easier for the log to fall off, no problem. Now I've learned this technique from sawing a lot of wood. Basically, it's going to make your sawing process a lot easier. So I'm going to show you the difference from when I was using it over there. Kept getting caught and pinching in between the log. So let me show you the difference. The other log I was sawing, it was in the wrong position, and this position is going to make it a lot easier. Now the technique, I just tried it on the other log over there and it started to bend a little bit. So my goal is to not go near this hole. So I don't want the hole to be inside where the wood is. And nice long strokes. I try to get all the way to the teeth right about here to right before the hole. So sometimes I'll apply a little bit of pressure on the top. Oh, look at that. See? Gravity did the work. I don't have to. I can probably snap this piece off, but I'm just going to saw it. See how it bended a little bit? Because I got it past that hole, so you got to focus on what you're doing. And you kind of want to let the saw do the work. You don't have to go really, really fast, just as long as you apply a little bit of pressure down and saw it. There we go. Beautiful. Nice clean cut. This saw is pretty durable. First time using it. You will see it on many of my other occasions. Fits perfectly in my bag. I gotta make a sheath somehow. Probably PVC pipe. If not, it's staying in the cardboard it came with. That's my protector for it now. It will be my protector till I change it. But yeah, this saw worked pretty good. Hopefully you enjoyed my techniques. By the way, no trees were hurt during the making of this video. This tree was already dead, okay? I do not want to kill the trees. I love them. I love them! Yeah. Nothing like relaxing in the woods. Nice peaceful day. But I gotta show you guys something. It's pretty cool and unique. It's this thing. What is this? Look at it. It's pretty weird, right? Oh, it's stiff. What is this? Oh, look at that design, huh? This was in the trash. There was people doing some electrical work where I live, and they threw this out. And I said, oh, I could use that for camping. I'm just a little bit of a hoarder. Don't judge me. This is actually electrical wire. And on the inside, it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 little strands of metal, I guess. Kind of like power cord, but supersized and made of metal with a rubber casing. So let me see if the camera will focus on the inside there. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see that. And you can basically use it to strap anything you want to your gear. Or what I use it for is to tie my tripod to a tree and get some cool angles. Tried it out today. Hopefully the shots come out pretty cool. But yeah, it's just a massive twisty, and it's basically electrical wire. You can go probably to a hardware store and purchase this. You could probably buy it by the foot or something like that. And it comes in all different shapes and sizes. But this one's pretty cool because it's got the metal strands on the inside, so if I needed to use the smaller strands on the inside, I could. And it's got a solid rubber casing on the outside, so I'm not going to hurt myself. And I kind of sanded the tips down a little bit because they are a little sharp. But this is like a huge, massive twisty, and this thing works awesome. But I'm sure you guys can think of some other uses for a large twisty. If you have any ideas, comment below. And I just want to say thank you, Jen, for the intro. If you guys don't know Jen from Full Circle Outdoors, go check her out right now. I'll put her name on the screen somewhere for you guys to click on. And yeah, I'm just relaxing in the woods today. Took a few pictures of some trees. Trying to work on my identification skills. Tested out my saw, as you guys saw. I really want to encourage more people to get out in the woods. You don't need all this fancy gear to come out here and have a good time. You know, just get a regular backpack, grab some food, some water, just go spend time in nature. Bring a camera, of course, record your beautiful adventure, and share it with the world. That's what I do. My goal is to encourage as many people as possible to get out in the woods. And it's free. You don't need a bunch of fancy gear. Just relax and enjoy the sights and sounds. Alright guys, so I'm going to make some birch bark oil. I'm basically going to grab some birch bark from a birch tree. I've already collected some previously. I had a whole bunch at home, so I brought it out today. So I have a tin here. Purchased this tin for $1 thrift store, and basically I loaded it with birch bark. And I probably should use a lot more than that, but we're going to see what happens. Usually you want to compact it as much as possible, but that's how much I have there. And there's the lid. Lid fits snug on top. Poked a little hole for the gases to escape, and I poked a little hole in the bottom. This way the oil is going to drip down into this little pan here, and this pan actually fits nice and snug on there. And the object is, I'm going to place this on the fire. This pan I'm going to bury in the dirt a little bit, and I'm going to place this in the fire, build a fire around it. The object is to get the fire to heat this tin up really hot, and basically the gases, as the material decomposes, the gases are going to escape from the top, and the oil that's inside the birch bark is going to drip into the bottom of the tin here, and it's basically going to char all the tin or the birch bark that's inside there. And this birch bark oil is extremely medicinal. There's many different uses for it. It's an antiseptic, a disinfectant. It's great for joint pain. I'm actually going to try to fuse some with beeswax and make a nice smooth consistency so you can use it for joint pain. I'm going to test it out on my family members. They're going to be my test subjects. We'll see how that works. I'm not exactly sure how long it's going to take. I'm not exactly sure if it's going to work, but figured I'd give it a try. And that's my setup there. This one's fairly small. I'm probably going to do it with a larger one later on. I don't think I'm going to get a lot of oil out today. We'll see what happens. My first attempt. Let's get this fire going. Alright guys, I got a nice little fire lay here. Got my tin. And hopefully, let's see if it stays attached. On the bottom there, I got the cup. The goal is to try to keep it attached so I can pick it off the fire, no problem. Hopefully not get any dirt or anything in it. Try to keep that upright. Alright, I'm going to start my fire right here. Got a ferro rod, and I got some tinder that I always keep with me. I actually have some pine sap that I'm going to get the fire going with, and some birch bark. One thing I want to show you guys is this little foam pad I got. It was a bedroll, but I just cut it up to fit inside my backpack. Nice good size there. Usually I'll keep it on the ground to keep my knees dry, or fan the fire. Works great. Multi-purpose item. It's extremely lightweight. It's great to have. So we got this fire going good now, and I'm just going to let this burn down. I'm not going to add anything more to it. Let it burn down, check it, see what happens. If I do have a little bit of oil, I know it works. If I have nothing, I don't know. We'll try again another day. I'm gonna slowly remove these pieces. Hopefully my tin does not fall down. I will cry. I will cry. Oh, don't you be moving, tin. Okay. Looks like the cup's still there underneath it. I don't know if it's still attached. Oop, looks like it is. Yes, it is. There we go. You guys are going to see it before me. Here we go. Still a little smoke coming out of there. I don't want to look. What do I got? What do I got? No. Oh, wow, I got oil. Hey, a piece of snow fell in there. Nice. Look at all that oil. Wow, that's pretty cool. Probably did that for about an hour and a half. That's some nice oil right there. Smells delicious. Let's check out this birch bark. Oh, now that's some good tinder, huh? That's some nice charred material there. I'm actually going to leave it all in the tin because it looks a little sticky. But that was pretty cool. So I made some birch bark oil. I'm gonna infuse that with some beeswax and yeah, test it out on my family members. See if it has any medical properties that might help them out. You can see a little bit of oil dripping there. But that worked pretty good. It's a decent amount of oil for about an hour and a half or so. Cool. So, gear's all packed up, but I'm heading on out. Still a beautiful day. Sun beaming through the trees, blinding you. And yeah, today was a great hike. Whoa, we almost went boom. And yeah, no camping tonight. Figured I'd take a weekend off. Where did you go? Yeah. Stick to the trail, Eric. Stick to the trail. Don't be getting lost. But I just want to say thanks again, Jen, for the intro. Really appreciate it. If you guys don't know Full Circle Outdoors, go check her out. I'll put all her information in the description below. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate all the views and the comments and all the support. And I shall see you on the next one. Yeah! Can you do this? Oh, freaky.